Alright, so again, we just finished Kimari's battle with his former rivals. And now we've got to cross the stupid mountain.
Summoner Yuna!
This guy again.
What is it this time?
I'm sorry, but the Ronso singing just kills me. They're singing the hymn. But it just sounds funny because they're Ronso. I don't know. It's the best version. Wow. So what you're saying is I should make that entire sound clip your enter the chat sound effect, you know? We get a good 15 seconds every time you say hello. Absolutely not. Everybody seems so confused by what's happening. You like your Crocs? Yeah, so fun fact. Yesterday, I was watching Royal Aqua stream Zelda, and she kept finding those things. And every time she found one of those things and it made that noise, I got real confused thinking like my bot was turned on and you were saying something in my stream channel. It was throwing me off so bad. What am I doing? Oh. I'm so used to trying to capture animals that I forgot that sometimes you just fight them. I'm not going to worry about trying to capture anything right now. We're just going to go through the usual motions of giving everybody a turn and killing everything. Just wait until one day you play it and your computer isn't even on. I am planning to play it. I have been saying that for, what, a year and a half now? And the new one's about to come out. I don't know that I'm going to stream it, but, you know. I think Auron already attacked, didn't he? I did also finish Tidus's section of the sphere grid. He got all the way up to quick hit, so I had to figure out where to take him from there. I recommend not streaming and take your time with it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because it seems like it's just such a massive game and there's so much to do. Like, I've been watching Aqua stream it, and it's just like I'm not the one playing it, and I'm still overwhelmed. Like, there's just a lot going on. Damn. Might you make a suggestion? Sure. Alright, let's steal from this too, I guess. Psych up? I actually sent Tidus over to Auron's path and unlocked that, so he's about to start going through that. Why am I attacking with Riku? Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, if I send him to Riku's path, he'll get a lot more agile, but if I send him to Auron's path, he'll get a lot more HP and strength. So, I was thinking I'd rather have Tidus be able to, you know, be kind of like a tank like Auron a little bit. And Kimari's still screwing around in Yuna's section. He finally got Kira! He's slightly less useless.
They sure keeping us busy.
Also,
Better than freezing to death.
I did give Tidus Mug, so he can break down the robots now too. You send Riku through Lulu's path. Interesting. I figured you'd send Yuna through her path next, just because still a mage. Yeah, see, like, that's what I was saying. I figured Yuna would go there next. Yuna still needs... Speaking of Yuna, she needs a turn. Go smack it. Bam. Oh, it smacked her back. Okay. Yuna's a better mage? Let's find out. Because fun fact, she's got black magic now. Nice. Damn, 9,600! You're not kidding. I may have powered up a little bit. Not crazy, nothing insane, but still. You know, when you're doing battle after battle after battle while you're trying to do side stuff in between streams, it just kind of happens that way. She needs to heal now. And if I remember correctly, obviously no spoilers, but there's Gagazet, and then we finally make it to Zanarkand, and then there's like one other major zone after that, right? I feel like we're mostly towards the end section of the game. Not the end, but like, I feel like we're a little more than halfway, easily. Alright, these things hurt. Get out of here. That was rude. I think Lulu is still, stat-wise, my weakest character. Like, she has such low health. Riku still needs a turn. But I want to have Tidus in the party, so let me switch him out real quick. Try to always keep Tidus in the party because he's got first strike and I have no idea what I'm going to run into. And the number of times that saved me from fucking Malboros or something. Ridiculous. Oh, I can go this way? Okay. I don't like this. I don't like bombs. Hey, let's see if he'll do something for us. Honestly, the best summon in the game. Just gonna say that.
Please help us.
I don't even pay him that much usually. Like, usually I'm like, hey, here's $12.50, and it's hit or miss whether it works. Oh, he nodded. All right. Nice. Simple. It's like the magic number. Sometimes I'll pay him more, and he just tells me to fuck off. Oh, hey, what's this? Braska's Sphere. Okay.
Hello, Yuna. I hope you are well. I wonder how old you are now that you're watching this sphere. You must be very beautiful, like your mother. I wish I could see you. Oh, by the way, Jekt and Oren send their regards. So far, our journey has been very entertaining. Of course, it is a hard journey, but I have no regrets. It is the path I have chosen. Yuna, when you have grown, you will have to find your own path. Do what you must do the way you want to do it. Doors will always open themselves to those who do. Listen close, Yuna. Your future is yours to make. Live the way you want to. Whatever way that may be, you have your father's full support. Yuna, I will always be with you.
What is Jack doing back there? So, like, I'm curious, what if somebody else had found this? Like, there's been summoners going up the mountain, right? Or was the last pilgrimage when Braska did it, so nobody had a reason to come here? Damn. These robots are vicious. That's what... I'm not concerned about the fiends. Mug with stone touch? Oh, that's an interesting idea. I might have to see if I have a weapon with Stone Touch for her. See, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about if she's doing Steel or Mug that the status effects would work.
This ends now. Farewell.
I know Auron's weapon has, I think, 2 different status things on it. None of them are stone, though. Let me see. Stealing, but Mug should. Okay, good to know. He's got Dark Touch and Silence Touch and Piercing. Waka's rocking some counterattack right now. I have a Death Touch weapon for him that doesn't have any other abilities. I was holding off on equipping the one with Death Touch until I had at least something else to put on it. And I still have his Stone Touch weapon because it's just too good. I do have some weapons for Riku that don't have any abilities on them, so I could give her Stone Touch. Devastator? Alright, let's see. I don't know if I have what I'll need to do it. Devastator. Stone Touch, what do I need? I need Petrify Grenades, which I do not have. There is Death Strike, though, but it would use all 60 Farplane Winds. I don't want to do that. I'll have to figure out where to farm those items, but I don't have them right now. Sad. You put Death Touch on Lulu? Are you gonna kill in 1 hit or do 30 damage? What a gamble. I forgot to put Tidus back out. Shit. Oh my god, can I have a turn? Good lord, man. Alright. They done made me mad. That was rude. That was also rude. What even are these... element are these weak to? I don't know. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Lulu is hurt. I'd like to get Yuna to have the 1 MP thing, but I don't want to use any of those items to craft the special abilities right now because I don't know if, when, or how to get more of them. Her ultimate weapon has it? Oh, good to know. Well, in that case, never mind. What are these weak to? Does it say? Huh. I have no idea. Water did nothing. Alright. That worked a little bit. I don't think I can kill them before they blow up, though. 7,500 health? I don't like it. I don't trust it. We out. I hate bombs. They're like my least favorite thing to fight in this game. What kind of damage do they do? I don't remember. Keep everyone healed up, because I think not only are there some nasty enemies around here, but there's a boss fight somewhere, right? Again? Looks like... Oh, he did counterattack. Nice. Hit him again. Yeah! Oh, you love to see it. And he did pretty decent damage with that, too. Oh, they're doing fire magic. I mean, Blizzard seemed to do more damage but it just wasn't enough. Idiots. Why do they keep hitting the guy with counterattack? Down he goes. Alright, Waka's counterattack has really come in handy here. Whoop. What's up, Dizzy? How you doing? Thank you for the 27 months. Jesus Christ. How are you doing tonight? You're screening your porch. Interesting. I need to rescreen some of my windows. Best of luck with that.
Summoners that die up here aren't sent to the far plane.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Why not?
Who would send them? They die alone.
Well, that's depressing.
So that means...
Many have become fiends, and they may want Yuna's company.
Well, Yuna will be fine.
You're right.
Deliberately going away from the objective because I feel like there's probably extra stuff to find. He thought it'd be nice to be able to have the cats out there without having to worry if they're going to eat themselves off the 3rd floor. That is fair. That is fair. I mean, you gotta be careful though, because one time Riku tore my sliding screen door completely off the tracks in my old apartment, and ended up in the yard somehow. So did one of our friends, that's true. But it's impressive, I think, more so that a cat did it, that she was able to tear an entire fucking door off the tracks. And it was funny because,
What
like,
next?
she was sitting on the couch, and I guess there was a bird or something outside, and she saw it, and she jumped off the couch, and she just ran full tilt at the door. I guess because she wanted to, like, go and look out the, look out the screen, but she ran so fast and so, like, just like a bullet, and she tore it off the track and ends up in the yard, all the way across the yard against the tree, and she just turned around and looked at me and, like, looked confused and then started meowing because, like, she was scared. She didn't want to be out there. I'm like, well, you went out there. Like, what are you getting upset with me about? And then she wouldn't let me pick her up and put her back in the apartment, so I had to, like, fucking corral her back in. Ugh.
Farewell.
Fuck that bird specifically.
That's how it's done.
I'll never forget that. And it wasn't like she tore through the screen, like, you might imagine that she'd tear through the screen and rip a hole in it and go through it. No, she literally just tore the whole thing off the track. It was wild. Dad, I have no idea how this happened. That's honestly what she looked like. She was so confused. It's like, I didn't think I'd get this far. No! Not these again. I don't want to mess with them. Oh. Hello?
Greetings, Lady Yuna. My name is Wants.
Are you related to Owaka?
We have met several times before, right?
Not running today?
I have to carry on my brother's business.
Ha!
You've met him, I think. Owaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Wait, you're that guy's brother?
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna, but the temple imprisoned him for helping traders.
Wow.
They imprisoned him because of us?
He doesn't regret it, though. In fact, he told me, before they took him, "Don't worry about me, just go help Lady Yuna."
But why would your brother do this for us?
Well, hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's dealing to be done. Welcome to Owaka's.
Okay. What do we got going on? Interesting. A $90,000 staff for unit? No, thank you. Sleep Touch, Silence Touch, and Dark Touch for Waka. We could spend $112,000 on a doll for Lulu. That's ridiculous. God damn. This is expensive stuff. $97,000 for a weapon for Riku. Wow, that's nice. Which one? He went to jail for you? I mean, He's just trying to keep his customers. The Lulu weapon? I don't know, man. Is that really nice? Yeah, it's 112,000 is a pretty steep price. I mean, yeah, Magic 10 and Magic 5 and Magic Booster is all pretty good, but like... That's ridiculous. Also, you said you give Lulu Death Touch. Apparently my Lulu's equipped with it too. She's got Death Touch and Magic 3. I haven't tried to use it though. It is good. Also, it's a Cactar, which is a cool plushie to have. But like, I can't justify that price. Is there a way to make him bring it down again, or no? I think I'm gonna have to pass. Maybe I can sell some stuff though. Oh man, I can get a whole 22 gil for this. Sweet. I don't want that. All right, we made
I will be sure to keep
not
your
that much
brother
money.
in my prayers.
He's doing the same for you, Lady Yuna.
Thanks.
Lulu weapon boosts the cost of magic and doubles the damage. Yeah. I don't know. I don't wanna. I can't. If it was cheaper, absolutely. Or if I had way more money, then sure. But I can't. 112. Besides, I can probably get a better weapon than that later anyway, so, you know, whatever. Well, that hurt. Getting a lot more experience now. What's this way? It just loops back around. I feel like there's a boss fight coming up. It's been so long since I played this, but... God damn! It's like, hit me, you son of a bitch! I love that counterattack. It's also kind of awesome that he just swings the ball over his head like that.
So be it. Enough.
Nice.
That's how it's done.
God damn. How many enemies we got here? Rude. Yeah, they hit really hard. Hey man, I just healed him! Okay. Well, whatever, Kamari can get a turn out of it. I'll fuck him up. Ow. God damn. Actually. Need to heal everybody up in between the battles here. I don't remember who did or didn't get a turn. I think everybody did.
Yeah!
I will fight everything except for the bombs. Those I'm just gonna keep running from. Because fuck them. Alright, there we go. I think I'm going wildly the wrong direction. Screw it. No, not that. I do have a accessory to give me no encounters, which is pretty nice for when I need to just like run somewhere. Oh, come on. This thing's got 17,000? Good lord.
I foresee no difficulty.
I don't remember if I actually gave Lulu a turn or not, come to think of it. Ow. Nice. Oh shit! My bad. Healed the enemy. That was the first time for everything. That's one way to fight it, I know. Whoops. That's fine. It's fine. I put up his dukes. There you go. Oh wait. Okay, I didn't think that through.
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
I'm leveling up a lot quicker now, that's for sure. Compared to the stuff I was fighting
only to fail.
between
Must
streams.
have been tough.
So, is there a reason to visit all of the different summoner graves or something? Shoot, I don't have enough MP. That was rude. I don't want to mess with this thing. I'll deal with those when I have to capture them. Okay, save point. It's an ominous sign. Go ahead and do the sphere grid. Alright, so Tidus is officially into Auron's chunk of the grid now. Auron just got Sentinel, so I think that's the end of his grid now too, right? Because this level 3 lock unlocks... What is this? Whose grid is this? What's the spell? Slow. So this takes him into Tidus. Should I take him there, or should I move him somewhere else? I'll come back to him in a second. I mean, I guess if I put him in Tidus' section, he would get quicker. Which would help, because he has a hard time hitting things that are fast. Alright, Kamari. You're making some steady progress here. I don't remember how or why I got him into Yuna's section, but I decided to roll with it. She's almost done her section too, by the look of it. Alright, so Auron is here, and he can go into Tidus's area. I don't think I have any more... Yeah, I don't have anything to get him back out, like teleport-wise. So if I throw him in here, he starts with what? He'll be able to come up here and get magic? I mean, whatever. You can bring him down here. He can get delay attack, that's not bad. Lots of defense and HP, he can get slow and haste. I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible thing for him to have. It's like they traded places, you know? I'll think about it. I don't have to unlock that right now. Alright, is this a you're halfway up the mountain save point, or is this... Hey, there's a boss fight coming up. Block gives Auron more damage than Tidus's grid? Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, once the character finishes their section, I'm like, where do I send them? Because once I send them somewhere, they're on that path for, you know, a good while.
Zanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final A on, you know?
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Zanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey. Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Zanarkand Abes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha! Huh?
Oh, for God's sake.
Ah, the son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell
This
Auron.
guy's like a cockroach, I swear to
You're
God.
not fighting him alone.
Just go, go!
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Not if I can help it.
Save some for Kimari.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave. Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path, one after another.
Yeah, was? What do you mean?
No.
Kimari.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
I will say his boss theme
Allow
music is pretty
Kimari
cool,
to
though.
die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become Sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next Sin, your father will be freed again.
No, what do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Oh, for God's sake.
Your hope ends here! And your meaningless existence with it!
All right, here we go. This fight almost made you quit the game when you played the first time. I do remember having a little bit of a struggle with this fight, actually. He's probably immune. He's not. Good to know. What's up, Noodles? How you doing? That's it? Oh, I see what he's doing. Alright, he put zombie on you, and then he casts healing magic on you. That's clever.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow? Let death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
Okay. What is he? Good. Oh, miss? Interesting. So Asuna doesn't work for that. Can I learn anything from him? Oh, he's got a trigger command. Yeah, because he talked about massacring all the Ronso.
You have angered Kimahri. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimahri's spear.
Nice. Alright, asshole. Probably gonna miss. Oh, I got it! How about that? There's a first time for everything, I know. What is that noise he's making? He's like, ugh. That's his sexy noise? Wow. Uh-oh. Ooh, that hurts. All right. It's okay. We're good. Kamari's got that SOS healing. He's fine. Alright, boss's turn is next. He's gonna do some bullshit. See if this does anything. Yeah, what is his body? That's a good question. I don't fucking know. Alright, Waka. Let's use your stupid overdrive. Oh, I messed up. Alright, let's use your overdrive. What do we got? Aqua Breath? It's damaging both things. Reflect. Interesting. Flare? That's not very nice. Burn all the overdrives. Oh, I messed up. Shit. Yeah, it still did a decent bit of damage. Ready to annihilate? I don't like that. Yeah, they don't. It is what it is.
Death awaits you.
Heck. Yeah, they get one turn and he just gets rid of them, right? Alright, he's about to do some bullshit. That's all I know. Ah, hang on. I wrote something down for this. What is it? I wrote down there was a mix I wanted to write down for Riku. Hang on, let me see if I still have it. I don't know if I have the items for that. Shoot. Alright. I don't know what the hell he's about to do. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's about to do, but we're just gonna wing it. He's got black magic? Shit. Nothing in here. Well, there's these. That doesn't do anything. See more watches and waits. Total annihilation. Oh my god. He is on one. Okay. That was rude. Alright. What do we got that she can throw at him? Smoke bomb? That's not gonna do shit. Throw a grenade at him? Screw it, we'll just steal something. Nothing. Okay, she got a turn in. He's down to 23k. Yeah, hit that thing. I wonder if I can poison him. gonna hit this stupid thing. What is it called? Mortio Chris? I don't fucking know. Damn. You're gonna dishing out some damage here. Ready to annihilate. Okay, so he's gonna do that shit again. Okay. Do I have 2 items named Gambler's Spirit? I might. I'd have to look. He can give his overdrive to somebody? That's interesting. Alright. What's our health at? So Tidus is the only one that's really hurt right now. It's good for Riku to mix if you do. You don't know where you even get them. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's see if we survive. Oof, it's gonna be close if at all. Oh, man. Yeah, we're hurting. Alright, Yuna's got 2 more turns after this. God damn! Wants nothing to do with Tidus. I know, just after I healed him. It's okay. Oh shit! I forgot he had Reflect. I totally forgot he had Reflect. I know, that was bad. It's been so long since he put that up. Okay. Has anyone got an overdrive? Lulu and Riku both. I don't trust it though. It's gonna be close. Oh shit. You know what? I want a safe bet. Nice. Holy shit! 23K? I should have done that sooner. I didn't even know it was possible for them to do over 10,000. I thought he was only gonna do 9999 if anything. Alright, that wasn't so bad.
And stay up there!
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't know that was even possible.
He will become sin with my help.
Lies. Forget them.
If he becomes sin, Sir Jecht will be saved.
We're leaving.
You know something, tell me! Tell me.
Uh-oh, that's right, she doesn't know.
My old man.
You hit your head.
Sin is my old man. My old man became sin. I don't know how or why he did it. I felt him inside. And when I did, I knew it was true. My old man Spira's suffering. Sorry.
Even knowing that Sin is your father, still, you know I must.
I know. Let's get him. I think my old man would want that.
You'd fight your own father?
Yeah, no problem there.
About your old man. You sure this ain't some kind of bad toxin dream or something? Then, Chapu. I think I'll just pretend I didn't hear nothing. I'm getting a little confused, yeah? Why'd all this have to happen?
We'll learn when we arrive, soon.
Just stick your head in the sand, man. Dude, Chapu is gone. How many times do you have to get over it? Wow. I'm gonna run back to the save point real quick. Yeah, that was a hell of a fight. I definitely remember... I don't think I got stuck on it when I was younger like I did Evray, but I definitely had a hard time with it. Hey, look, you know, Wakka's just been in denial this whole time, which is kind of sad. Oh, I don't have any level 3 key spheres. Shit. Where do you get those? Arin's just gonna save up levels until I can do something about it. If you have Reflect, he becomes a zombie and just kills himself. Yeah, like I said that in that other stream, there's something like that in Final Fantasy IX as well. One of the bosses you can do that, and I'm like, it's funny, but it feels kind of cheap. God, I need a level 3 and level 4 to get what? Double cast? Yeah, I definitely need to get some progression going in the main story here, because I'm like at a point where everybody's reaching the end of their sphere grid, and I don't have the key spheres that I need to move on, so... just kind of at a standstill in terms of that. Alright, you said there is... I'm just gonna run. You said that there is, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to run! I didn't realize I was controlling Yuna. There's an item I need to loot for somebody's weapon or something? Okay. Oh, there's another save sphere over here? I'm an idiot. I could have just saved here. Whatever. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Kimahri has a thing here, because I was looking at, like, how to get the different pieces. I think it's here. Is it literally right here? Saturn Crest, there you go. Yeah, it was literally just in a chest right here. I'm glad, thank you for saying that and reminding me. Oh shit.
What are those?
Those are faith. A summoning. Someone is using these faith. Someone is drawing energy from all of them.
This many? Who wields power on this scale? And what could they be calling?
Hey, you know something, don't ya? Spill the beans.
Look not to others for knowledge. This is your journey too.
Uni might die, you know?
No. Auron's right.
Huh?
This is our... This is my story. What?
Oh shit. Hey, isn't this where we were at the very beginning of the game?
Hey.
Oh, it's kind of weird running with no footsteps. Sounds... It's kind of unsettling, actually. What's up, Scotch? Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? We just got through a really ridiculous boss fight in this. Is this my house? Yeah, definitely. He's got the same outfit hanging on the wall back there. Are you kidding me?
Welcome home.
You...
Remember me? We met in Bavel.
Yeah?
But that wasn't the first time we met. I've known about you for a long time. A long, long time.
I feel like I know you too. Where are we?
Silly, don't recognize your own home?
Is that all our Blitzball trophies?
What's gotten into you, hey?
Wake up! Wake up!
Wait, this is a dream.
Precisely.
A dream? Are you crazy? I don't have time to be dreaming now.
You're wrong. It's not that you're dreaming. You are a dream.
Huh? Wait a sec.
I love that he has the same exact outfit that he's wearing hanging on the wall. Stream is good. You're playing Batman Arkham Asylum. I love that game. I've played it several times. What is happening? The little boy, the Faith, said that we're a dream. Now we're chasing after him.
Long ago, there was a war.
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes, a war between Zanarkand and Bavel. Bavel's Machina assured their victory from the start. Spira had never seen such power. The summoners of Zanarkand didn't stand a chance. Zanarkand was doomed to oblivion. That's why we tried to save it, if only in a memory.
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war, they all became faith for the summoning.
The summoning? You mean sin?
No, I mean this place. A Zanarkand that never sleeps.
What?
The dreams of the faith summoned the memories of the city. They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
The people? What? They're all dreams? Me? Too?
Yes, you're a dream of the faith. You, your father, your mother, everyone. All dreams. And if the faith stopped dreaming,
No! So what if I'm a dream? I like being here.
we've been dreaming so long. We're tired. Would you and your father, would you let us rest? Both you and your father have been touched by sin. Sin, the one around whom all Spira, the spiral, revolves.
What are you saying?
You two are more than just dreams now.
Wake up! Wake up, please!
Just a little more, and maybe you are the dream that will end our dreaming at last.
Are you all right? Oh, phew.
Hey! We were so worried about you.
You okay?
I'm okay.
What happened?
Nothing. I blacked out. I was dreaming. You called me. And I woke up. Nothing like a good nap. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
I just think it's so creepy that all these people are just like fused into the wall. Final Fantasy is always weird with its stories. They definitely have like a what the fuck factor once you get far enough into it where they just pull the rug out from under you. You don't have a person wall in your house. No, it's against the HOA. They strictly forbid that. I feel like it might not even be worth it to fight these things right now because I can't get anybody beyond where they're at in the sphere grid. Yeah, just the HOA. You know, community guidelines, whatever. Once you can, you'll have a ton of levels to go. That's a fair point.
Enough. No time to
Lulu's hurting
waste.
just from
Let's
one
go.
battle. Good lord. Where am I supposed to get the level 3 key spheres and such? And Lulu just has no health. Every time so far it's like, oh no, I'm not real, but that's okay, I'm real for now because I think and feel. What, Zidane was never not real. He was just a genome. He was artificially created, but he was a real being. Lulu's a trash character? No. She's not a trash character. Hello, Miki. Hello, Miki. Do I want to fight this thing? I guess so. Alright, we got one hit in. How you doing tonight? Thank you for the blue screen. You'd rather anyone else in your party? Wow. Why are you a hater? Just got up from a nap. I need one of those. Trust me. I've got about 35 minutes-ish until I need to hop off here, so we're gonna see how far I can get. Just because Yuna's a better Blight Mage. Yeah, but you have to, like, level her up. You know? Okay, nothing to learn from that. You have to get to that point. You napped after having some beat-ups. What kind of sauce did you get on your wings? I will always stand by mango habanero. That's the best. You can get teleport spheres early? From where? Damn, that thing gave 9,300 XP. That's fantastic. I think one of my only complaints about the remaster is how we're fucking walking through this cave and it sounds like we're walking around in high heels or something. Like, the footsteps are just so loud. B-dubs is Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, shit, I'm glad that I saved. What the hell is this? A behemoth, of course. And he's immune to slow. Frick. I'm gonna summon some Aeons and let them get some overdrive charge up. Asian Zing and Parmesan garlic. You like those mango habanero, but didn't feel like having something quite that spicy.
Please help us!
Every time I go and get wings from there, I keep thinking, I want to try the Carolina Reaper sauce. And then I never do. But I really do want to try it. Ow! That was fucking rude. Does beat-ups have boneless wings? Of course they do. Yes. Alright, get out of here, Shiva. You're all charged up. You can leave. Usually I actually get boneless wings because I am apparently a heathen, and I much prefer boneless wings. Next time we hang out, Chocobo raised and boneless Reaper wings. Okay, I'll do it. You gotta try the mango habanero ones though too. So we gotta get both. And then of course, you know, there's nothing wrong with getting just regular hot wings, you know? You don't like mango? You gotta at least try it. It's mango habanero. Mango's just a hint of it. If you're gonna make me eat Reaper wings, that's my only request. Just try one. It'll be fine. You prefer boneless because you like clean fingers. Yeah, I like regular wings, but I'm just fucking messy when I eat, and it's a lot easier for me to just eat the boneless. I don't even care that people say, oh, but they're just chicken nuggets. Yeah, it's fantastic. You stick a fork in them, you dip it in your ranch dressing or whatever the hell, and you call it a day. You make a mango habanero salsa that's really good? I haven't had mango habanero salsa. I have had Carolina Reaper salsa. I have some in my fridge. So if the wings are anything like that, this side, we're in for it. Very good, but very spicy. This guy's perfect for getting all the overdrives charged up. You've never had Carolina Reaper anything. You should try the Carolina Reaper salsa that I have. It's pretty good. I always feel bad. Every time Riku gets hit with lightning magic and whimpers like that, I just feel so bad, because she's got a phobia. It's fucking cruel, man.
How many steaks you think we can get out of these?
Okay. No. I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down. I want that as a sound effect. Make that your noise? No, I want that as a sound command. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to find it because the video where I got Tidus, cause hold on. So if you do alert command,
I'll be right back.
it plays Tidus saying I'll be right back. To find that was a pain. I had to skim through a video that was like 2.5 hours long of like every voice line from every character, and I had to find Tidus in the video, and I had to listen to all of his voice lines non-stop until I heard the one I wanted. It was a pain in the ass. But I want that. I want that as a sound effect. So I will look for it. Alright, let's see. Get this overdrive charged up. Ow. Have I played Graveyard Keeper? I have not heard of it, to be honest. So, no. What is it? Okay, he is charged up. Get out of here.
Farewell.
That should do it. Nice.
That's how it's done.
Damn, Aaron fucked that up. Maximum damage? Alright, let's go ahead and save since we did all that bullshit. It's a Stardew type game? If it is a Stardew type game, I'd like it. Which, Stardew has been on my I need to stream it again list for about 1.5 years. It's like Harvest Moon, okay. I briefly played, I want to say PlayStation 1 or 2? There was a Harvest Moon game on one of those, I think, that I had. Unless I'm misremembering something. But I never, like, really played it. Hold on, I don't have time for all this right now. Harvest Moon's a Nintendo game? Am I thinking of something else then?
Looks like we got a job to do, yeah?
If anything should happen in the water, we're relying on you three. If it gets dangerous, pull out quick.
Maybe Rune
Right.
Factory. I could swear it was Harvest
Careful.
Moon.
Okay?
But I could be wrong. Oh, we need to go this way? Okay. I thought I was going a different route. Harvest Moon was on the PS1 and 2? See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was like, I could swear it was Harvest Moon. I might be wrong, it doesn't happen often. That's what you think. You may think that. Alright, because I've got half an hour until I need to stop, I'm just gonna try to find my way through this cave and minimize the battles. Oh, there's 2 treasure chests over there? Son of a bitch. Actually, oh no, I can't equip anything on Aaron because he's not in the water with me. Duh. I was gonna say, he's got the peaceful thing. Rune Factory 1 on DS was really good too. Unfortunate fun fact about me, apparently, I never had a DS. I never had a DS at all. So... Oh, what is this? Heathen. I know. The first trial of Gagazet. Aim for the center with Waka's ball. Ah, I see. Oh boy. Nice. Nailed it. Oh, come on. Oh, I hit it too soon. Oh, I thought I hit it. What the hell, man? I keep hitting the button when I'm not meaning to hit the button. All right. Nope. Why is this so tricky? There we go. First try. All right, so we got that. Great minds think alike. Level 1 Keysphere. That's fantastic and all, but I need something else. I need level 3. Game. Don't have time for these battles right now. God damn it. I need to get more of those peaceful accessories, because right now the only one I have is for Auron. Which is great when you're trying to cross, like, the Calm Lands or something. What's up, Manta? How are you doing tonight? What have you missed? Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can really sum it up. You've missed a lot. We'll just put it that way. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've got about half an hour left until I need to wrap up stream, so I'm just trying to finish getting through this cave here if I can. I'm just running from battles at this point. We had a boss fight. We had some pretty significant story cutscenes. Why is this telling me to go the other way? Is Auron with me? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. No. Put this on. There. No encounters. Let's figure out where we're supposed to go. It's pretty nifty. This is in the red area where I came from. Maybe. I feel like I didn't come this way. If I go this way. Oh, there's a gap? No, so I saved. Yeah, right, we saved, and then I went this way. Like it's showing the last screen you were on? Oh, I thought it was telling me where to go. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I guess we'll see if we can go this way. Aren't you the expert on this game? Shouldn't you know? Yeah, we did not come this way. I wonder if Auron having the no encounters thing equipped still works. Even though he's not here. Nope. Answers that question. I'm guessing we're gonna have another little mini-game thing over here, maybe? Yeah. The second trial of Gagazet. Hit the 3 panels simultaneously. Check each size before deciding who to send. Okay. thought we were supposed to be simultaneous. Did that not work? Whoa. That... There is a treasure chest down there. How do I dive again? I have to hold circle, I think. Yeah. What's in here? Fortune sphere. Okay. I mean, that's nice, but again, not really what I want. How fortunate. Boo. I'm trying to think where... Unless something popped up at the end of that other pathway that was a dead end. Oh, this side. Besides the Chocobo minigame, the other one that I don't think I quite understand is the butterflies. I tried that too, and I couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing. I haven't bothered to look at a guide or anything for it though, so I don't know how difficult it is. But I was capturing monsters in there, and I was like, oh, I'll give this a shot, and then I have no idea what I was doing. They're a nightmare? Oh, great. Can't wait. You've done 2 of the 3, the third one you missed by like 1 second every time. So is it like the Chocobos where there's multiple... Like there's more than one race or whatever, if you will? Recovery ring. Return sphere. Oh, that's helpful. That's actually really helpful, because then I could put somebody who's done their section of the grid somewhere else. Okay, so... I feel like I've gone all 3 directions here. See, now the arrow's telling me... Because I just came from that way. I just came from this direction. But now the red arrow's up here. Are we sure the red arrow isn't saying, hey, go this way? Because now look. Was this here before? I don't remember. I don't understand how this minimap works.
They'll be upon us soon. She has sent fiends to test our summoner's strength.
Who is she?
Yunalesca.
Lady Yunalesca.
In Zanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
As much as Micah and Seymour.
I see.
Lost your nerve?
No. Nothing frightens me now.
Braska would be proud.
Then I must not let him down.
Well, shit. Also, where is this thing that I need to loot? Is that coming up? Bracer. There's 3 screens, each one has a different butterfly game. Oh, Jesus. Okay. No, don't care about these. Is that the multi-phase boss? I don't know when or who that is. I think we're getting to the part of the game that I don't remember as well. Because when I was younger, I only got through to the end of the game once, and I restarted it a bunch of times. And then I played through it once as a grown-up, like 5 years ago. So I don't remember, pretty much from where we are now till the end of the game, I don't remember quite as well. Texted it to me, okay. Okay. Interesting.
It comes!
What the hell? What the hell is this thing? Alright. You know what? Whatever. We got this. Wow. She hardly did any damage. But she dodged the tail swipe. That was badass. God damn. Oh, shit. Oh, that's got us fucked up. That's got us real fucked up. Is this gonna work? Wait, did that actually work? Amazing. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. He's got 35,000 health. What does that even do? It freezes him with fear, apparently. I wonder if I can keep doing that. Hey, chill out. Miss. Okay. I don't know if I can learn anything from him. Nah. Well, shit. Yeah, that status effect thing it did, that was rough. Immune? Well, that sucks. Oh, what the hell? He's healing himself now? That's not fair. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, I'm glad I have the AI now for this, because, yeah, that's the move that I'm concerned about. Damn, he's like barely hurt now because of those cures. What is this thing's deal? Tail sweep negates haste and delays target's next turn. Use healing magic and reflect. Interesting. So does healing... Well, no, because he healed himself. He healed himself. Miss. That's gonna kill him. Yep. Healing magic and reflect, huh? Let's see if I can threaten him again. Miss. Man, that sucks. Oh, wait, what if I put reflect on him? Is that what they're saying? I'm gonna try it. Then when he goes to cast heal on himself, just have to watch out for Titus. Nice. All right, that did work out. That worked out pretty well. Thought there was one of these items that'll remove status ailments and heal you. I guess not. Missed. Interesting. I wonder why that happens. Does Una still have reflect? I feel like she does. Why it's not telling me. Well, shit. Not cool. God, how do you get rid of curse or zombie or whatever it is? Cure silence, poison, petrification. And we don't have that. Man, I don't know what to do here. That was pathetic. Rude. Alright, what happens if I try... Is it gonna kill him? No. Does not kill him. Okay. That's good. I was thinking, like, we had zombie status or something. Save the game, thank you. Nice. So what does curse do then? Everybody's glowing green, but they can still be healed. Rude. Can't use overdrive. Interesting. No, they don't have blind. So curse gets rid of overdrives. Oh shit, I cured him. Forgot about my own reflect. Interesting. Alright, so now that I know it doesn't do overdrives. That sucks. How do you get rid of it then? Remedy didn't get rid of it. Can I threaten this thing again? It worked once. Miss. Damn. Dispel Holy Water Asuna. I tried Asuna. But Dispel, you say? Okay. Only Dispel and Holy Water. Okay, I don't think I have any Holy Waters. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Don't use the spell in Unity. Yeah, if I do, it'll reflect. Yeah. It's probably immune to that.
Hi.
What's up, Spooky? Have you tried asking it nicely to leave? You know, I tried that, and it just didn't work. Learn something new every day, though, because I did not know what curse was or how to deal with it. God damn it, I just got rid of it, too. Yeah, the boss does currently have Reflect on. He's been trying to cure himself. Cast it on the boss. Yeah, he's still got Reflect. Won't it reflect? No, it will not. It just simply dispels it from him. Well, shit, yeah. My bad. That's the last time I take any advice from you. It's fine, we can put it back on him. Oh boy. Go smack him. Nice. Ow. Oh shit! I keep forgetting! God damn it. We're gonna be here all night. Hey, you don't even get, no, you don't even get to bro me after you. No, 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 no. I'm thinking if I can get it down, thank you, Spooky. If I can get it down to about what it was, or about like 20,000 is what I'm thinking, maybe we can use Bahamut again? I don't know if it'll do as much damage as it did to Seymour. Rude, rude, rude. Oh, he put Reflect back on her. I see. I was like, what? What did he do? She doesn't have Curse. Well, I don't have Grand Summon. However, Bahamut is not charged up with Overdrive, but some of the other Aeons are. Alright, Fitbit. Drop a rock on him. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. How do you know how much health it has? We have sensor on some of our weapons, so when we're targeting it, as you can see right there above my chrome dome, it shows his current HP and all of his status effects. It's really, you got to get used to it because, like, you know, you're thinking like a health bar would normally be above the enemy. And I think the Aeons all just have it. Come on, Fitbit. Hang in there, buddy. Oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, we're dead. Oof, yeah. Cast fire on the boss to heal yourself. Oh, right, he's still got reflect. It's the stress of battle, man. I forget all these things. He's really low on health now. He's at 2,800, so I feel like we're probably fine. Good job, Titus. Get the Aeon overkill? Eh, too late. Wow, that was a rough fight.
Hey, can't we rest a little?
Please, it's two crazy boss fights tonight.
We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
All right.
Hey, come on, let's go.
We are almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Zanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Braska will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
Just a boy of 30, not 31. He was not 30 10 years ago. Don't forget, Arn's the old man at, what, 35? Alright, you said check a weapon for somebody? Was it him? Arc sword, half MP cost, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good. We'll be keeping that. Alright, I need to get to a save point for sure. Too bad it's not for Yuna. I know. Just heal everybody up in case some bullshit jumps out at us. But that was good timing. We beat the boss right about 8:30. Oh, there it is.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no.
Say no more.
If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Uni...
Thank you, Riku.
Where was she holding that?
Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Uni. It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No, you can tell him yourself.
Please.
Uni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimari, let's go.
What'd she drop?
Sir Orin, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I. I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin. Then, you appeared, Kimari. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimari.
Kimari, goddammit.
Kimari, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Ames. You are. I am. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but it's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all, I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
Well, that explains what she was doing there that day. Damn. So quiet. It's actually kind of unsettling. Oh, here we are. Full circle back to the intro of the game. Kind of takes on a whole new context. Like when you first watch this intro, you don't know what's going on, and now when you do know when it's going on, like...
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
That's how you felt with the Stand By Me song in Final Fantasy 15. Such a good version of that song, too.
Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think...
Yes?
I think that we should stop. Maybe. For now. Let's go.
All right. What a place to stop. All right, I'm saving here. You ready to be hurt again? What's up, zombie? Haven't you played this like 40 times? Don't you know what's coming? Plus, I feel like the getting hurt part isn't tonight. It's probably gonna be next time, right? Maybe? Or are we gonna get hurt both times? Like I said last time, I don't really remember this chunk of the game as well, because when I played it when I was younger, I did not really beat the game. I beat it once. So. You're putting wings in the oven. Hey, that's nothing to apologize for. What kind of wings? You're taking the last dab to work tomorrow. You should let your coworkers try it and not tell them what it is. Just give it to them. You could get in trouble for that, I feel like. Don't take advice from me. What's up, Theo? Zannikins. Yes, we are in Zannikins. And we have calamari in the party. You're making steak and fries and a salad, but that's not as fun. Hey, salads can be fun, depending on what kind. They don't have to taste like sadness. They all know what it is. Is that unfortunate, though? I feel like you'll learn who's cool if they're willing to try it. Some buffalo, and then there weren't as many, so you supplement it with chicken tendies. It's never a bad time for either buffalo or chicken tendies, or both. I am more than happy to continue talking about food, but I am going to start moving. So, like I said, we just got to Zanarkand, and according to Zombie, we should be prepared to cry. Maybe I don't remember this area quite as well. Was that curry stuff you got? Are you talking about the hot sauce? The hot sauce that I suggested to Soulism? It's called like Ghost something. Do you not hear the music? It's so final sounding. I mean it is. You're at the end of a journey, right? Like they've come all this way despite being heretics. It's a big deal as this guy punches Rico in the face. You don't know what's happening. Oh, did you not get caught up on the stuff yesterday? God, how do we Cliff Notes this for Manta? Thanks, Titus. Dick. How do we Cliff Notes what happened last time for Manta to get her caught up? He fought a lot of things, that's true. So we journeyed through Mt.Gagazet. And while we were there, we ran into Seymour again, because he refuses to go away. You got to see more. Yeah, he showed up and just refuses to go away. And then he claimed that he killed all the Ronso and called Kimahri the last Ronso, but I don't know if that's true. We didn't actually see that happen. And then we got through the mountain, and apparently Lady Unalesca sent a fiend after us to test us, and that was the last boss fight that we did. They went to Zannikins and Titus's dream. Oh yeah, and Titus fell asleep near some sleeping faith, and they told him that he's a dream. But we have not had any elaboration on that or what that means. It just kind of happened. And now we are here in Zanarkand with this music that's going to make Zombie cry. So he isn't Tidus. No, he is Tidus. But the Faith told him that he's a dream, and we didn't get any more elaboration than that. Speaking of Tidus, we need to throw him in there.
Take that.
Nice. And we also saw them get to the campfire, like the beginning of the game, and they basically rested until nightfall. Merchant Spear, that's nice. Also, what I appreciate about this zone is that it is not changing the music. The music stays even when you go into battle. It's immune to slow. I hate that. I really hate that. Can I blind him? Yeah, they also don't celebrate when you win. That's a nice touch, too. I like that you just... I kind of wish that that's the way it was in all the battles. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really wish that it was always like that.
So, how shall we do this?
Maybe there's a way to mod that for the PC version. Anyway, I'm trying to remember what the moment is. There's a chunk of the game in Final Fantasy IX where it's like that, I think a few times, and it's honestly some of my favorite parts of these games is when the music doesn't change. Lulu's having a hard time. You were bawling your eyes out on your first playthrough. All you were thinking is that we're at the end, Yuna's gonna die, and she doesn't deserve to die so young. And then, of course, you're hearing the music, and you're just in a whole emotional state, right? And this is coming, like, right after the, I clicked on the wrong thing. This is coming right after the cutscene, where we got to see, like, her farewell thing that she recorded for everybody. So I can imagine that, you know, adds to it. Should definitely fight everything, though, because I need the experience, even though I don't have any fucking key spheres that I need right now. You're just close to her death, I wouldn't be going Yahoo after fighting you. Oh my god, can you imagine? Yeah, you're just about to die, let me twirl my sword. And yeah, she definitely does not deserve to die so young. She's what, 17? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mentioned that Seymour claimed he killed all the Ronso, but I'm sus on that. He says that he did it, but like, did he really? Or is he just trying to get a rise out of everybody? I don't actually know. I'm just gonna take it at face value and say that he did it, because he's that kind of asshole that would do that sort of thing. You're sus of everything, Seymour says. That's fair. Kill this thing? There we go. His goal is to kill everyone to end suffering. Yeah, that's the other thing. Seymour said that he wants to become Sin. And so Yuna found out that Sin is Jecht. So that also happened. What's going on?
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
I see a treasure chest up there. These things again? Can he hit this? No. Well, he tried. Ten-year-old you was so proud of yourself for putting that together. I don't know if when I was a kid I ever did figure that out, to be honest. Like, even when the game told me stuff, I was kind of like, I don't understand this game. I didn't understand how the sphere grid really worked. I didn't quite follow the story at all. I had the same issue with Final Fantasy VIII, which I will not discuss any spoilers about that story because I'm planning to stream it. But when I was a kid and I played Final Fantasy VIII, I was like, I don't know what's happening. And I never beat that one as a kid. I couldn't. I got to the final boss and I got my ass beat every time. There's a specific type of enemy.
Tonight.
What's up this side? There's a specific enemy I should steal from? Can you be more specific? This is the only Final Fantasy where you've completely followed the story. See, that's not the same for me. I did not follow the story in this one the first time I played it. But I think that's because I was young. Like, playing it as an adult and not remembering anything, it makes sense. Like, I get what's happening. They explain it well enough. I'm not confused. So... it's just rude? Hey, you know what? Let's see if Lulu's death touch thing works. Go, little guy. Bam. 7 damage. Not quite. I personally, for myself, I am not concerned about spoilers, but I am concerned about spoilers for other folks in the chat that are seeing all of this for the first time. So if you want to say something spoilery, you can DM it to me. I don't mind, because I have played this game before.
How'd that get in there?
Lulu Slade. What's up, Toffee? How you doing? That 7 damage was really killing it, you know? Man, I need to bring Auron back for the piercing damage. Go get him.
Farewell.
Nice.
That's how it's done.
Oh. Well, so much for not celebrating. I mean, he didn't, like, spin things around or anything, but whatever. These things are doing a lot of damage. Keep everybody healed up. What do we got here? Spiritual Targe. Oh. What? Dark Flan, resistant to physical attacks. Okay, well, I don't like that. Is that Kate Sith, Lulu's plush? It is. It is. She's got Kate Sith, she's got Moogle, and she's got Cactar. I'm trying to remember what the other ones are. I probably should have waited to do haste. That blob is your soul. 400? Oh man, come on.
Your pain shall be twofold.
Hey, he says that in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Let's end this.
I mean, I'm trying. Wow. This guy, even the magic is not hurting him very well. You know what? I would feel bad if we killed Toffee's soul, so we're just gonna dip. We'll figure that one out later. I got places to be, man. Oh, there's a save sphere. It got really quiet. Some shit about to go down.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well.
Who is this guy?
Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
Oh. Was he a spirit? Or was that just the camera angle?
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
Well, shit.
What was that?
our predecessors.
She said Lady Yokon, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yokon?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here, forever.
Oh shit. People's thoughts remain here forever. So the former guardians of past summoners, their spirits are just stuck here? That fucking sucks. Auron looks so cool. Yeah, I don't know if you remember him being in Kingdom Hearts 2. That was a long time ago, but he always looks cool. That's what this game does, confuses. It sounds to me like this area has what's left of former guardians and such. Wow, he wanted nothing to do with that. He's immune to slow. That's cool. He was, you don't remember? Yeah, he was in the underworld in the Hercules world in 2, and he honestly has the best line in the entire series. Hades brings him back to life to kill Hercules, and he says something like, you know, I'm not gonna work for you, this is my story. And Hades says, do you know who you're talking to? I'm the Lord of the Dead. And Auron just says, no wonder no one wants to die. Like, fantastic. Best appearance in the entire game. Auron fucking sasses Hades. It's the greatest thing ever. Why am I doing no damage to this shit? That worked. Let's let Riku steal something, I guess. Couldn't steal anything. Maybe I did that already. Ow! Why are you beating him up? Your favorite line of the series is... Oh, yeah, when Woody says you've never been loved before. Honestly, yeah, that's probably my number 2. That's a good one. I'm guessing no one's ever loved you before, and Sora's like, goddamn.
So, how shall we do this?
This one. Damn, you're not kidding. Yuna does a lot more damage. God damn. Alright.
Come, Guardian!
Thank you, this eye. Yeah, Woody was really savage in that game. I don't know if it feels out of character from the Toy Story movies or not. It's been forever since I've watched them, but he was not taking any shit. This thing's still got 11,000 health? Wow. Okay. Kimahri got fucked up. Maybe I'm not ready for these things yet. Holy shit. Woody's very sassy. It's in character. I need to rewatch those movies. And Kimahri got fucked up again. He cannot catch a break. I never saw Toy Story 4, by the way.
Farewell.
Damn, Auron, where was that earlier? God damn. I've seen the first 3. Yeah, what the hell, man? Why didn't he do that sooner? Toy Story movie night? I want to do that. I also need to figure out what's going on with Discord, because when I tried to do the Detective Pikachu movie night recently, I couldn't share my screen. I don't know why. Like, it was not showing the movie. Like, it was just a black screen. Yeah, those guys. Gotcha. We're just gonna... Couldn't steal anything. Well, he's dead at least. You can help me fix that? Please, because I tried everything. I tried every browser. I tried restarting shit. I don't know what was wrong. It was playing just fine on my computer, but for some reason I just could not get it to show on the screen. Damn.
That's how it's done.
Yes, we are in Zanarkand. The ruins of Zanarkand. I saw a treasure up here. There's just a lot of... What the... No, I don't trust that. Those things can yeet me out of the battle, can't they? Nope. I don't like those. I don't like those at all. Fuck that. I just wanted the treasure. Alright, this is better. Stealing all their stuff. Yeah, how about nah? I'm gonna not. Oh, I forgot about the flamethrower guys. They hit everybody. It's rude. Is this the Blitzball arena or is this the road Tidus got yeeted from? That is a good question. Waka with the counterattack. I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't actually know. Who still needs a... yeah. It's whatever you want it to be. Can probably kill him with this, maybe? Don't need to do the whole spell. There we go. It's all made up anyways. I mean, we know that Tidus is from Zanarkand 1,000 years ago, and this is the ruins of Zanarkand, so it's possible that it's the Blitzball arena. 10,000 gil. Nice. It does look like a Blitzball stadium. Then you know what? It's the Blitzball stadium. If it looks like it, it probably is. Put Tidus back in the party for the first strike. You've always thought of it as the roads from the tutorial area. It does kind of look similar. I mean, where we met the old man, it looked very similar to when we were outside of the Blitzball arena at the beginning of the game. God, nope. These monsters are brutal. Oh, a save sphere. Or a battle. Oh, great. You know what? Hang on. Let me save before I get kicked out of a fight. There. Now I'm not as stressed and I can stick into the battles more. The road over the arena collapsed into it. Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, this does look a lot like where we were before the time jump. Alright, so this thing can fuck me up, right? How much health does he have? 6,200? That's not bad. She can't reach it. Okay. Interesting. Also, I wish that this would sort the spells, like, with the strongest ones up top. That's it? What the hell, man? There. Rude. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Now that I know how much health they have, I'm not as afraid. Coda has joined to watch. We love to see it. You're just wondering if Tidus is having a meltdown mentally by how it looks. That's a good point. Like, imagine being thrown 1,000 years into the future, and you go to your hometown, and it's just in shambles. I mean, that's rough. Alright, who needs a turn? I think everybody got one. Should be good. Hydrate and stretch. Thank you. I have actual water. I don't just have my sparkling water. I feel like there's a boss fight coming up very soon. I just get that feeling.
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Fade!
Oh, shit!
No other way. Use me and defeat sin.
Is that Seymour?
Only then will the people accept you.
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else!
I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
So his mom became a faith? Is that what that meant? There's a chest over there. Oh, she said, I don't care. Or no, if, what was it Tita said in the Calmlands? I'm tired of talking to you. Can you imagine? Baby Seymour's like, I don't want you to die. I'm tired of talking to you. And that's why he became a villain. He just wants his mama. Look, if his entire reason for wanting to eliminate all of life is because he's got mommy issues, that's not okay. I wish I could use that at work. I mean, you could. Who's stopping you? Your boss? Eh. Tell him to get over it. It's better than daddy issues like Titus. Yeah, Titus does have a lot of problems with his dad, doesn't he? Smack. You know what? Go hit him. Bam. Alright, Lulu, you're up.
Allow me.
I will. Go hit him. Bam. 26 this time! Alright, moving up in the world. His dad was abusive and is an evil guy destroying an entire world. Yeah, Seymour's kind of fucked up, isn't he? I don't care what his past is or what trauma he's got, like, a decision of I'm going to eliminate all life on Earth is not... That's not it, man. Oh. Hey, we saw... That was Braska, Jack, and Arin, right? Oh, that was... Yeah, sorry. You're right. Hold on, I want that chest. 26 who can do it like her. We're gonna do a challenge where we play the game with nobody but the girls and they all use just melee attacks and see how far we get. How do I... Can I... Is that not where I go? I go over there. His father went and said, fuck you, and sent him 10,000 or 1,000 years into the future. Yeah. They've got a strained relationship, right? Like, hey, come join me 1,000 years in the future, and while you're at it, fucking kill me. Titus is gonna need so much therapy. Oh, out of range. No, I wanted to hit... No, I don't want to hit me. I want to hit this thing. Imagine not liking your kid so much that you yeet his ass 1,000 years away. Oh my god. And then says some shit like, you gonna cry about it? Fucking guy. Damn. Oh, he's hurting. Okay. Well, Yuna can get a turn by healing him back up. Okay. Who needs... Riku needs one. Go steal something. Holy water. I don't know what it does. Oh, wait. That gets rid of zombie, doesn't it? Not the mod. The status effect. Straight up. Am I the asshole pose? Oh my god. I wanted my kid to grow up to be a strong man, so I sent him 1,000 years into the future and then asked him if he was going to cry about it. Am I the asshole?
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
There he is, too.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Orin, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Orin.
Arn's just standing there like, well. Oh, I hear you don't want me here. No, that's not what I said. Arn looks better as an older man than as a young man. It's the gray hair. Actually, Guard, and then we'll switch someone out. I'm going to overcome my emotions. Nah, I'm gonna kill them. You know, makes sense if you don't think about it at all. So you said these things, this side that these guys drop that I'm stealing from them are to make what? Therapist found jobless after this hack. Oh my god. Mental health professionals hate this one trick. Nope. Running against a rock. Luck sphere. Okay, that's helpful.
Are the trials ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break.
Alright, I've got this
I was expecting, you know, parade.
trial guide ready to go.
You can ask for them after I defeat Sin.
The floating balls are part of the souls. Those are the, what are they called? Fireflies? And I think they are supposed to be like spirits or something. Jack, you deserve no breaks. Yeah, as hard as you pushed your kid, like literally 1,000 years into the future, you can fucking deal with it, dude. Alright, this, I believe, is the trial that I think this side has been preemptively complaining about the entire time I've been playing this game. It's the worst one. So I've got a guide ready to go. Okay. So I have to step on these little panels, right? Is it this one? Yeah. And then this one? Bavel is the worst? Is there one more after this? Or did we already do that one? I don't remember. Yeah, these Cloister of Trial things are so stupid. I hate them. I hate them. What the heck did you do? I stepped on a bunch of panels on the floor, and it solved the puzzle, because I wasn't going to sit here and try to figure it out. And essentially, I think we have to do that in the same room, or the same thing in every room. I'm sorry, that makes no sense. Look, I'm following a guide, and I agree, it makes no sense. These puzzles, these Cloister of Trial puzzles that we've had to do throughout the game are the fucking worst. And no, it's I don't think it's a pattern on the wall. I think it's like you have to get them all to light up. I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't make this shit. Okay, so we have to push pedestals now. Let me see if I understand what this is saying. Total of 6 pedestals will reveal themselves, but there's only puzzles for the top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. 2 middle pedestals do not move when you push them. Okay, so I have to, in the other room, I have to push... Also, did that not work, Manta? Did the thing not play? Just noticed that. Is trigger fire on it again? Because sometimes it... Huh, yeah, that one didn't work either. I don't know why that happens, but I did change it so you won't lose your points now. Give me 1 second. I can redeem your points back to you. Sometimes that happens where trigger fire just like acts up and doesn't play those things. I don't know why. Anyway, let's try to push this pedestal. I think, maybe. Hello? There we go. And then it shows us this, which don't ask me to explain how that makes any fucking sense, because I don't know. So we have a chart. I have a chart that I need to follow. All of these throughout the entire game are trash. I completely agree. They are absolute trash. I hate it. Not a fan of it whatsoever. So let me see. I gotta hit the one in the top middle, I think. Yeah, there's that. And then the two that are right here near it. Which the next one would be this. Like, even reading this, like, solution thing, I still don't think it makes any fucking sense. Like, honestly, I couldn't even tell you what I'm doing right now other than stepping on floor panels. It's the one against the edge. So this one. And then... supposedly... where is it? It's this one. Playing modded Tetris, yeah. The other problem I have is that it hecks up my eyes. Floor panels go burr. That basically sums it up, yeah. Alright. Top right. Thank goodness for whoever made this guide, because holy crap. I am just brain off following what I'm told to do, and we'll get through it. We need this one literally right here. And then... well, I can probably move this over here. There we go. And then I don't have to keep clicking between them. So then I need the one that's in the back right here. Again. It looks like I'm going to be hitting a lot of the same ones. This one again. This one again. This one. Whoop, almost hit that one. Don't want to do that. We want this one. We want this one. And we want this one. And we want this one. Alright. And I mean, look how long it's taking even with the right solution. You know, I have to say, if I was doing this like trial by error or trying to solve it, we'd be here all fucking night. Alright, bottom left. I don't have enough brain cells for whatever this is supposed to be. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. Once you figured out what it was tedious, but it's not too bad. I ain't got the time. Alright, we're gonna do this one again. Yeah, it's a lot of the same ones each time, which I guess is helpful. And this one. You're hitting all of them in the screen. Yeah. I can't be bothered. There are only so many panels to hit, so they're all the same ones. Well, I do remember when I was a kid, I think I had the strategy guide, like the physical paper strategy guide, and I had to use that. Because I was just like, I don't understand what this is. Tedious Titus. I think this side wanted to name him Tedious at the start of the game, didn't you? Or is that what you named him in your file? I can't remember. Alright, we're almost done with this shit. That's what he was named in yours? You must have mentioned it in the stream chat then, because I remember it coming up. Alright, and again, this one. This one. At least they were kind enough to give us this little border where we can run without stepping on shit. Alright. Alright, we grab the sphere, insert it into the middle pedestal in the left of the previous room. Cool. That's why you've been saying his name the other way, because it doesn't sound like Tedious. Well, what? You say like Titus, or I've heard people say Titus and I've heard Titus. I'm pretty sure the other games, like Dissidia and stuff, they say Tidus. Like, they've confirmed that that's what it is, right? Alright, and then the other thing to do is to grab the other sphere. Alright, if I remember, there's some kind of bullshit fight in there, isn't there? I call him what I want. Wow, okay. Save the game. Can I save the game before doing this fight? Okay, good. There's a save point. Because that would be some bullshit if I got killed by a boss and then had to do that whole thing again. Alright. Let me switch things up. This boss is rough. Uh-oh. Hang on. Heal. Thank you. Don't really have... I don't really have any other stuff. Piercing and Dark Strike. Yeah, the save point fully heals you, right? Just use Gym Boy and piss off this side. Also, I don't know if that would work on certain bosses, would it? I feel like main story bosses, can he actually kill those? Wait, this is the one where you have to move around panels and shit, isn't it? I do remember this. Okay. Yeah. Alright, trigger command. So we have move. Okay. This is Yuna, so let me... shoot. Hang on. Where is what I'm looking for? Is it under white magic? Yeah, there it is. Sorry, scrolled right past it. Scan. Can I learn anything about this? Alright, it's got 52,000 HP. It's immune to poison, power break, magic break, armor break, confusion, berserk, threaten, sleep, darkness, slow, eject, doom, KO, and zombie. Okay. Attacks all frontal targets when hit. It will plant a glyph mine upon a circle, causing instant KO. When detonated, use the trigger command move to transfer to another circle. Okay. Attacks all frontal targets when hit. So that means... go over there. Let's see how bad I missed this. Damn it, damn it. Okay, well, I tried. $2,000. Come on, man. Sorry, Kimahri. Berserk Tail. Interesting. Okay. Now in front of him is Tidus. Kimahri gets a turn after this. Heck. Nice. That's something. Tidus is gonna get fucked up. Alright. Kimahri, you gotta go. Interesting. Okay, so she's now in front of him. I don't want that. Go over there. Sorry, Waka. Oh, he's silenced. Interesting. I didn't think that would actually work. Glyph mine, where's he putting it? Okay, so he's putting it where Auron is. Gotta go eat. Good luck. Enjoy your wings, Dizzy. How did she move? There is a trigger command to make him move. That. Let's do a summon. Why not? Let's use out our weakest one first. And now the glyph mine should not affect me, right? Immune. Okay. Oh, he missed. Missed again. Interesting. Well, the girl's got some dodges going on. Alright, if we can stay alive, miss again. Got an overdrive. Oh, so he puts the glyph mine over there. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. It's too good to be true. Nice. Can we do that again? Ow. Maybe not. Oh, miss. Oh, there it goes. Wow. The little spiral up into the air was a nice touch. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. That was good effort. I think we dished out close to 15k with that. Alright. Riku, you can swap out. Let's let Lulu get a turn on this. Berserk Tail. Sorry. Which way is he facing? Okay, we definitely don't want to hit him right now. That would be a bad time. Oh, she's berserked. That's not good. Why is it focusing in on her? Alright, we need to get rid of that, so... Kimahri? Because if she smacks that thing, it'll retaliate and hit everything there, right? Alright, we're good now. Whew, okay, that was close. God, he keeps making me have to move again. Let's use his overdrive. What do we got? Damage of all enemies. The shooting star. See if I can get the... Oh no! Damn it. Fucked up at the last second. Glyph mine. Okay. Arin needs to get the hell out of there, but I don't think he's gonna have a chance. So it's time to bring out another Aeon. Just wish I had the overdrives. But at least this one can heal. The only problem is the glyph mines will be an instant KO. I'm gonna heal up. The glyph mine is next, isn't it? Shit. Alright. Just try to hit him as hard as we can. I don't know that shield will work for it. 3,000, that's it? Oh, there. God, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. You look like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. But the Aeons took the glyph mine for us, which is fantastic. So. Alright, Kimahri, you're having a hard time. It's time to get out of there. Let's heal up Arin. So glad that that isn't working. We're not getting the berserk status too much. Alright. Arin, please don't smack it because then it'll hit Yuna. So you know what, let's have him help her. Throw her a potion. Keep Calamari safe. He's plenty safe because he's not in the battle right now. So it hits even when you use magic, but it missed. And she's berserked. Okay. Furry is so useless at this point. He's like a backup healer for me. Uh-oh. Alright, she needs a remedy. Where the hell is it? And Tidus is up next. Concerned about him hitting us again. Alright, Tidus has a turn after this, so if Yuna gets fucked up, he can do something about it. Yeah, that hurt. Well, we'll chance it. Glyph mine, okay. Under Yuna and Arin. Yeah, this fight is very, like, tactical. I can't say that I like it. Alright, Tidus is good, so... heal her up. The son of a bitch is facing the other way. Hit him. Idiot. Alright, now's our chance to fuck him up. We'll get Arin out of there so he doesn't die. Sorry, Arin. Thank thank goodness that didn't work. Alright, Tidus is just gonna have to deal with it right now because there's really nowhere else for him to be. Ow, okay. Well, he's probably gonna die. Down he goes. It's okay, we've got him. He'll be fine. Lift mine again. Tidus is the only one in the line of fire. This fight is a long one. I know, this is like kind of a pain, isn't it? Alright. Ixnay and Shiver have their overdrives. Let's do it. There we go. And he's dead. Alright, that was long and tedious, but it wasn't so bad. It wasn't terrible. And yeah, she didn't break damage limit. So far, I've only seen Bahamut do that. Alright. God, I feel like that boss fight in particular could potentially screw you.
Here.
Because you can't go level up.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Go.
Yes.
The guide I was following said the Destruction Sphere can't be obtained right now, you have to come back. Two level 4 key spheres, hell yeah.
What do you mean no final Aeon?
Your dumb
Sir
puns.
Oren! Everyone!
Kilometer, Kumon, Calamar. Alright, save sphere. Don't mind if I do. Actually, I don't want to overwrite that one. Overwrite this one. Real quick, so we have a level 4 sphere now, but we need a level 3. Do I have a level 3? I do, so we can get Auron moving into Tidus' section. That'll be good. Throw him up here and grab these real quick. God, that's the only thing that I don't like about the sphere grid is these key locks where you have to have certain locks in order to progress. Because then I'm like, well, I don't have the thing I need. So, what am I supposed to do? So they've switched places. Tidus is moving into Auron's section, and Auron is moving into Tidus' section. Which I think will benefit both of them. Lulu is still waiting on a level 3 key sphere. She can't go anywhere. Kimahri, what are you up to? He's been moving through Yuna's section. I don't even remember how that happened. He just kind of woke up drunk there one day, and I rolled with it. What's he about to learn here? Protect. That's helpful. Waka, what are you doing? So now he's going to need a level 3 key sphere too. Learned ability Triple Foul. I don't know what that does. And now Riku needs a level 3. She got Bribe. So if I'm not mistaken, Waka and Riku have both now gotten to the end of their section. And Yuna looks like she's about to be done with hers too. Alright. And we'll save again because I did all that. You had him going into Lulu when you played a little bit. Once Yuna has Holy, it's all over. Alright. Trial's done. Shitty boss fight is done.
This isn't a faith.
What's
it's
next?
just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago.
Yeah, this guy is a
It is
spirit.
Lord Zaon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zaon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yunalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers. Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
Yuna, wait! Auron, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimahri knows. Kimahri goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimahri protect.
So they said there actually is no final Aeon, but if we go talk to Lady Yunalesca, she will show us the way and we'll have the power of the final Aeon. That's what I took from that.
Someone's coming!
Lady Yunalesca.
Welcome to Zanarkand.
It's quite a
I
look.
congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek. The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose.
I don't understand her hair.
You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning.
Well, shit.
There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner, for that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zaon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain. For once you call forth the final Aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the other Zanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight Sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know?
Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know.
Believe me, I thought this through.
Young
Besides,
Auron is so different.
I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jecht?
What? You're not gonna try to stop me too.
Sorry. I mean, thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jekt.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time. The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jekt?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
Oh shit. We've never seen Orin lose his composure.
The cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle!
Listen. You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything!
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner. Then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Orin said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Sorry, Manta.
Yes. I'll go ask Yuna Leska. She's got to know something.
You better not.
Really
And then
think
Riku
she'll
fucking
help
says it.
you?
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following this same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
Oh shit. Alright. I don't think I have any better equipment for anybody or anything. Let's see, what does Tidus have? He's got a counterattack. I feel like the first strike is great in random battles, but maybe it's not so great for a boss battle. I'll put on Avenger for some counterattack. This is going wonderfully, I know. SOS Overdrive. Let's do that. All right. Are you gonna sacrifice hopefully Kamari? Wow. You're gonna throw away Kilimanjaro like that?
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place. And thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never-ending? But if we atone for our crimes, Sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement! It's been our only hope all these years!
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No!
No.
Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jekt believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope. Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong, my father. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father...
She does sound like Seymour.
I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimahri. Kimahri protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
All right. $24,000 HP, and I think she's got more than one phase. Let me get some other turns in before shit gets real. Sleep. Interesting. Yeah, she's picking on Auron, huh? Blind. Okay. So she's gonna blind me every time I hit her. If Auron's memories are here, then is he dead? What do you think of Yunalesca? These are some interesting questions. Yuna, please send her. I love that. Alright, Riku needs to wake up. Yes, of course. How much that does? 300? That was worthless. Fuck her up, Yuna. The silence won't work. I've got that thing on. Yuna's the only one that has a status prevention thing. Oh, that didn't wake him up? Come on, wake up. That's one way to do it. Okay. 15,000 still. Results of the poll is Yuna, please send her. Oh, she got silenced? Oh, okay, I know what's going on. It's silence ward, not proof. New phase. Oh. All right then. Here's poison, here's petrification, silence. We've got zombie right now, right? need to use Dispel or Asuna to get rid of zombie. I don't remember. But I know we have some holy waters. That sucks for Lulu. This is going to be another long battle, just like the last one, I can tell. So healing's gonna hurt me right now, right? What's this thing at? 37,000. Holy shit. Hey, thanks. Miki, those aren't working tonight, I'm sorry. Alright, Yuna's got her overdrive, that's fantastic. But don't worry, you don't lose your points. I turned off the auto point redeem, so I'll get your points back for you. How are you doing tonight? I really don't know if it's Dispel or Asuna. Can't remember. Dispel was for Curse, right? Let's see. That misses. Okay, so it's not that. Thank you. It's really helping me out here. Didn't steal anything. According to the Goog, it can only be gotten rid of by holy water or remedies. Okay, good to know. Come on, Yuna. Alright. Another phase? Now what bullshit? Oh. Mega death? I don't like the sound of that. Oh, it killed Yuna. Interesting. So now I want the zombie effect. That's not good. 60,000. That fucking sucks. Nice. Very helpful. Not cool. What? How many turns are you getting? What the hell? Oh, she just gets to take infinite turns? What is that? Alright, what is she at now? She's at 45. She's about to take a turn and do some bullshit. Summon overdrives take 4 or 5 turns. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Immune. Son of a bitch. If you get into the 20k range, you know what I can do? I am thinking the same thing. Don't worry. Assuming it'll work, anyway. Self-destruct. Well, Kamari doesn't have... Ow. Kamari does not have his overdrive right now. Sleep, silence, and darkness on an enemy for 3 turns for triple foul. That's not going to work on her, but that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry, Waka. Put it on Waka. Nope. Alright, that's not good. Alright, Auron, you need to help her out. What's he at? 21. Alright, I think it's time to give it a shot. We'll see what he can do. Nah, not Jim Boy. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Oh, just barely. Just barely. She was at 21, it did 22. Holy shit. Thank you, Bahamut. Holy crap. Yes, I won't forget the item.
If I die, so does the final Aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
That was a very interesting boss battle.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Zayon, forgive
Yevon?
me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Fucking send her. You Yevon me? Yeah, thank you. What, are we not sending her? 21,000 AP. And level 3 key spheres. Nice.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
Alright, so. Hold on, I had the thing pulled up. Because I remembered that this was here, and I was like, I don't want to have to... I don't want to struggle. The stairs in the back, yeah, this is saying go up to the stairs. He's right here. And it'll teleport me. And then what? Oh, there's a chest right here. Alright, Suncrest. So, for those of you who don't know, the Suncrest is an item that we desperately need for powering up one of the ultimate weapons, and if we don't loot it literally right here and now, it gets locked behind one of the super bosses, which the whole point of getting the weapons is the super bosses, so that would be a major fuck up. Let's go defeat Yevon. Wait, is Yevon actually the bad guy? That's what it sounded like. I mean, we just killed Lady Yunalesca, who has been sitting here in Zanarkand for 1,000 years, doing the final Aeon, and Yuna said fuck that. So, I mean, if we weren't heretics before, like, now we have essentially started to destroy the religion. Like, it's, like, we're taking it up a notch. Yeah, one of the hardest super bosses, too. It's kind of a dick move that they put that there.
We must talk.
What?
We must talk?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent.
And there it is.
You are not surprised.
I think I kinda knew. It was Yunalesca, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mt.Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bavel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Aren.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Zanarkand.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Zanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Zanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Aren. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
What are you confused about, Theo?
That is why.
So yes, Auron is dead, and has been this entire time. And that's why I think it is fitting that he is brought back to life by Hades in Kingdom Hearts 2. They picked the one, hey, this character's dead, and made it work in Kingdom Hearts context. You called it. I mean, we first saw signs of it when we were in, Guadosalam, and we were near the far plane, and Yuna started sending Seymour's dad, and Auron, like, keeled over in pain. And then Seymour also said something like, why do you smell like the far plane? Why are you still here? So, like, there was definitely hints about it. I just made sure I was keeping my mouth shut. Alright, hang on. This sphere grid is who? Who is this going to take her into? This would take her into Lulu. I don't know that I want to take Riku into Lulu. I'll have to think about where I want to move her, because I think I have some return spheres or teleport spheres, and I could take her into another grid. I don't want to take her through Lulu. I'll have to think about that. There's no rush to do it right now. But yes, Theo, which part are you confused about? Wait, I need a level 3 and a level 4 to get double cast. Do I have those? Level 3 and a level 4? I do. Okay. I'll hold off on that for now. Alright, we got the weapon part. We beat the boss. Riku might be good with Tidus or Waka. Okay. I feel like Tidus, probably a better choice just because eventually they get haste. Is Tidus a dream? Is he real or not? What the fuck is Sin? Where did it come from? How'd Jet get there? What the fuck are Faith? Why are they dreaming? Why'd they start? It's funny, a lot of those questions, I understand why you're asking them, and I can't answer them. Not because I don't know, but because the game has not told us yet. Those are all the questions that I feel like you should be asking. You've been paying attention, but the game has not said yet. Oh, the sphere? I don't know if I can do it right now. Let me check. It said something about coming back later. Destruction sphere. Yeah, you can't come here yet. You have to come back when you have fast travel, according to that guide. And it doesn't look like the destruction sphere is locked behind a boss. Like, you can just come do it, so I'll worry about it later. I know we just saved, but we never saved too much. None of this makes sense. Who are all these people? It does make sense. Lady Yunalesca was the first summoner to defeat Sin 1,000 years ago. She used her husband to call the final Aeon. He turned into a Faith. And then ever since she's been here at Zanarkand, helping summoners turn someone close to them into a Faith to call the final Aeon and destroy Sin. Yuna decided to buck the system and said, I ain't doing that shit. And so we turned against her and killed her. And it's significant because, one, of who Lady Yunalesca is to the lore and everything, and to the faith. 2, she's who Yuna is named after. And 3, she's who killed Auron. So, like, you know, a lot of things came full circle. What is a faith? Faith is, like what? It's like a spirit of somebody who's died, almost, right? Oh, hey, buddy. Fancy meeting you here.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
Sounds like screaming. Where to now? Well, we're back on the airship.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well? Any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
What do we know? Sin is Jecht. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin. That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Two things I'm bad at.
At least he admits it. Silence is deafening. All right. Traveler Sphere's level 3. You can now teleport you back to the airship thanks to Rin and the Abed. So now we have fast travel, which means my side quest journey will be much easier between streams now.